Hey everyone, good afternoon. I was going to give you our first update of the school year on what we were reading for the month of September. So I thought it'd be fun if we could share books that we're all reading with our kids or what our kids are reading, and maybe we can give each other some ideas. I know that I have some reluctant readers in my family, so I figured if we could maybe do a share of what books your kids liked and really enjoyed. So I am going to start with our read alouds. Our first one that we are almost done with is Red Sails to Capri. And this is part of our Book Shark read aloud. So it's really fun. It really grabs you as soon as the first chapter. The boys were giggling, the little ones are giggling. So this is mainly just for the little ones, and we are halfway through, and it takes place in Capri in Italy. And so I over exaggerate the Italian accents, and so they think that's hilarious. Our second one came with our Timber Doodle kit, and I was asking people online, and I said, "What are these books?" I said they came with Story of the World, and my friends were like, "No, that doesn't go with Story of the World. They're just books on their own." I said, "Oh, okay." So they are simple books. They're um, I can't think of the words to describe it. They were written by Amish. So they're very back in the day, and I thought my boys would complain that they were in horse and buggy and that they were working on a farm, and they enjoy it. I read this to them during lunchtime. And so before they would say, I was telling my mom, they would, before would ask, can we turn on the TV during lunchtime? Well, it's hard for me to turn the TV back off once we're done with lunch to continue our schooling. So now we just read during lunchtime, and we just keep the TV off all morning long, all the way till the afternoon. And it is almost 3 and the TV is still off. So I love it. And so now they're starting to ask during lunchtime, can we please read about the kids? And so very simple, wholesome stories. That's what I was going to say. Wholesome stories, and I recommend them. And they're very basic. The pictures, if they have pictures, are in black and white. I've never heard about these, but I think they're called pathway readers. So I highly recommend them. Michael is almost done with The Littles, so he started this book and he's reading this on his own with by himself. And so I never read this when I was a kid. I'm sure it was out back then, but they're a cute little family who lives in the Biggs house. So we are almost halfway done with this book, and next month, which is next week, he will, after he finishes that one, will read the Chalk Box Kid, and he'll read this on his own. So that is for Michael. Nicholas just finished today The Secret Valley. Nicholas, he's my reluctant reader, so he is one that gives me a hard time, and but I said you have to read it. I'm sorry, that's all there is to it, and that's it. So he finished it, and when he first started, he said, "I don't like this book," and then halfway through it, he said, "I don't like it, but it's okay, and I'll read it." So hey, I consider that a win in my book. So he finished this, and I had him do a book report today, and it was really good. He is going to read The Courage of Sarah Noble. Okay, so he's read this book before. We read it together as a family last year as a read aloud, and he loved it so much. This was another one that we read it with Beautiful Feet Books. And so we got it again with Beautiful Feet Books. They're having it read it again. So I told Nicholas, I said, we're just going to skip it. We've already read it. And he said, no, no, I want to read it on my own. I don't want you to read it aloud to me. I want to do it on my own. And I said, oh, fine. So, you know what? I guess I figure as long as he's reading, that's all that matters. So he is going to read this independently on his own. Matthew finished, I don't know which Harry Potter book this summer. It was like he finished one that was, I don't know what number, you can tell me. And so he read that one all summer. And so he started a Stephen King book called The Gunslinger. And so he is almost done with this one. he should probably be done by the end of next week with this one. So his next book that he is going to start is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I've never read Harry Potter, so I don't know the order. So if you know the one that comes before this, that's the one he read this summer. And then so he's almost done with this one, and so he'll be starting with this one next. So that is our book reviews for the month of September, and then I'll let you know how these books went and then what we're reading for October. No, that is for October. Oh my gosh, we are. Okay, so these are the books that we're going to be reading for October, and then I guess I will let you know what we're going to be doing for November. Oh my goodness, where has this year gone? So, anyways, I hope to hear input from y'all and let me know what y'all are reading in your room or your classroom, your homeschool room, or just for fun. Shoot me a comment. All right, talk to you later. Bye.